I'll start with you, Jamal, because you actually helped put the poppies in the ground there. Tell me a little bit about how you got involved in it.
It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, we had a contact within the royal palaces, and they kind of let us know of the opportunity to do it. And in total, about 50 to 60 volunteers from our community actually went and volunteered to plant the poppies. And it was a really amazing experience, very emotional as well, because obviously every poppy represents a life that was lost. So it was quite poignant for us, because we also like to remember the million also Indian soldiers and other soldiers from the subcontinent that also fought in the wars.
And was that feeling really widespread? Because obviously you were there amongst, I imagine, hundreds of volunteers, because it's such a huge installation. And was that was it quite a reflective time?
It was a very reflective time. I mean, even from the outset, even with the organisers, we actually found common ground. So one of the organisers, Katie, there, who was teaching us how to plant the poppies, she spoke about how her grandfather had been in India during the time of the First World War, and I was actually stationed from there, and I've got ancestors that were also part of the First World War, so we kind of had a common link there. And it was just really nice that, different communities all coming together to work on this symbol of peace, basically.
And that symbol of peace is obviously very much translated in the poppy that we're all wearing today, and that's something that you do collections for, Madassi. So you're out around London, and you've been doing it for 5 years.
That's right, yeah. I mean, as part of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association, we come together as part of our community, and we go out to different locations. So this year, we've been covering Heathrow Airport, Wembley Stadium, as far north as Glasgow, northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast, all over London, high streets we've been collecting at. And our aim is to really try and collect as much money as we can, and show our loyalty to our country as well, as part of our faith. So trying to hit two birds with one stone.
And just being out on the streets and speaking to people who come up and choose to donate money and get a poppy from you, I mean, I imagine you meet lots of different people, and with lots of different stories and their connections to this day.
Absolutely. I mean, it's really interesting, because we collect for lots of different charities, actually. But what I've found is that collecting for the Poppy Appeal is by far the easiest. Whereas often you have to go out and sort of shake a can at people and sort of, give them, sort of make eye contact and whatnot. But with the Poppy Appeal, they come to you, and it's something that people find quite dear to their heart, I think.
And in terms of peace and the community, I mean, there's lots of people from your community who are involved in this. And do you get a reaction from that? Are people surprised, or has it just become something that you guys do every year now, so it's not really any different?
I think from our own community, we collect because, as I said, it's part of our faith to work for humanity, and we follow guidance from our leader, our spiritual leader, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, and he's the Caliph of Islam. So his guidance has always been to work for charity, to work for humanity, work for mankind, and it's inherent in all of our community. I know externally, outside of our community, there might be some pushback and resistance, but we're quite adamant that the poppy is not a political statement. It's all about solidarity and loyalty to country, and that's what we stand for as well.
And just very quickly, have you been to go and see the installation since it's finished? Have you seen your hard work?
I took my daughter as well, and she was absolutely astounded. She's like, "Oh, I want one." I was like, "I'm sorry, they're all sold out. Otherwise, I would have bought one." So yeah, no, she loves it.